What's going on, people? How you doing? TK coming at you, and once again I gotta hit you with the information. And I only share this information because it might help someone, but probably not, because people walk around with a fucked up mindset that's closed. When your mind is closed, you can't learn anything because you're constantly defending and offending. So I'm in this gold group, which I really need to leave the gold group because nobody there has an open fucking mind and is willing to accept Bitcoin as a tangible asset, or a real asset for that matter. $53 billion market cap, and it's still considered fake money to gold bugs. So they're never gonna fucking learn, they're never gonna fucking open their mind. And anyway, it always leads to great conversation, because once again the conversation comes up about why is it that gold bugs refuse to open their mind. And the question proposed suggested the answer of arrogance, ignorance, and closed-mindedness. And based on the conversation that happened thereafter, it proved that that's exactly what it is. People stick to the paradigm they've been taught. They refuse to open their mind to anything fucking new. And whether it's beneficial to them or not, it doesn't matter. They're going to stick to paper because all they've been taught is paper. They're going to stick to gold because they think that's the only asset on the planet. You know, ignore everything else. And I don't like to get into conversations with someone who's closed-minded, because all you're doing is, the guy is constantly testing me. Let me test your education. Let me test your thought process. Let me test your ability to expound. And I'm like, you know, the fact is, his premise was wrong. His premise was based on the fact that there's no way to limit a digital asset. And that's just not true. There's fixed coding within the algorithm that limits most coins. There's very few coins that actually operate in an unlimited fashion in terms of production. So when your premise is wrong, but you're closed-minded, there's no reason to having a conversation, because it's futile. You know, all you're trying to do is argue your rightness. And it's not about being right. It's about gathering facts, being eclectic in your thought process, and then doing what's most beneficial for your financial future. So that's what my suggestion is to you guys, is that you position yourself. You know, the funny thing about Bitcoin investment banking, you don't know about it, you don't have a fucking clue, and it doesn't hurt me. I still make $300 a day in Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin scaling problem hasn't affected the Bitcoin price problem. So price increase in Bitcoin for me means salary increase, means my daily pay goes up. So that's a hell of a problem to have, and that complements the rise in Bitcoin. So a lot of the conversation was about the price point being too high to participate, and the high price point in Bitcoin for me means my daily pay goes higher. I get a raise every time Bitcoin goes up. So the price is not a fucking problem for me, and it's not an issue. It's actually a compliment to my Bitcoin investment system, because, you know, it's an asset that goes up in value just by holding it. But when you take it a step further and you multiply it by participating in Bitcoin investment banking, you're winning above the average jerk-off that wants to argue that Bitcoin ain't even real money. Well, the debit card that I have that allows me to transfer Bitcoin to it and then go to an ATM machine and withdraw it in any form of currency that I freaking choose says that it's real money. So I hate having to prove a point, and even in my videos, I told you guys before, I'm always on the offense, and it's energy draining, because everyone wants to argue the point that Bitcoin is a fucking waste of time, that Bitcoin is not real. You guys are fucking idiots. You know, you're arguing something that's just not true. And I'm always on the offensive, trying to convince people that Bitcoin's a good idea, trying to fucking show you examples of me spending my fucking $300 a day, trying to show you posts on my Facebook page of all of the fucking stores like Subway that accept Bitcoin. I guess if a merchant accepts it, it's still not real. I guess the Federal Reserve admitting that Bitcoin has value, still it's not real. I mean, what the fuck does it take to get you guys to wake up and do something financially smart that could position your future and open doors that's currently closed to you? Let me explain something very simple. Bitcoin has the power to end poverty because if you have a salary in Bitcoin, you actually now are not participating in a banking system. You're no longer a part of the slave debt control system from a central authority that has to give you permission, give you access, give you fines, and then beat you over the head when you don't concur with their rules, because you're not the owner, you're the bearer. So you have to follow the rules of the central issuing authority. In Bitcoin, you are the issuing authority. You set your own damn rules. So you have something that increases in value over time. You have something that has no limits, is worldwide, has no borders, has limited fees, and you're fucking arguing the point. That's not real money. Tangible assets is the only thing real. Well, wake up. Newsflash, 9 out of every $10 is digital. Most paper money doesn't exist in paper. And the politicians that you put your central trust in are actually moving towards a cashless society where they could push a button and your cash fucking doesn't exist anymore. Whoops, your account is now at zero. So the pyramidal system of paper or fiat monetary control is based on all of the money and the power staying at the top of the fucking pyramid. Not you. You're the fucking nobody. You're the sheep. You're the pawn on the chessboard. But the 1% super rich at the top control this monetary game. And their intent is to keep all of the money and the power at the top. That means they tell you what the fuck to do. They tell you what you should and shouldn't. And that's how that money game works. Bitcoin is not a part of the fiat monetary system. It's outside of it. It's completely decentralized. Every single cell phone or computer is its own fucking bank. And I hate having to defend something that could fucking change your life. It just blows me away how many fucking people are so fucking ignorant and so fucking stupid. Expand your fucking mind and get to the point where you're fucking learning. This could change your fucking life. This could actually make you more money than you've made ever. I have never found financial freedom until I fucking found Bitcoin. I make $300 a day. And I only make $250 a day at work. So my paper money is less than my fucking Bitcoin money. And it's not real. You guys need to wake the fuck up to what is real. Ask yourself this question. What is money? Money is a fucking piece of paper? No. Money is that promissory note that the government enslaves you with? No. Money is value being exchanged between you and me, between two people. That's all money is. And over the years, money has become many different things. So the issuance of value between two people is based on the faith and confidence in whatever we exchange, in hopes that somebody else will accept it when we need another item of value, of service, or of some sort of asset that we want. So that's all money is. Money is not what the government tells you it is. If the government removes the promise from the fucking piece of paper that you worship like it's God, will that change the faith and confidence and the ability to exchange it? Think about that.